See exactly how that unfolds. Again, this was a tight map, as you had mentioned. Smoke out, dashing on in, clears already through, looking for more of that same pistol success that they found versus TSM in week 5. But TSM giving a little bit of space here. A little bit of chip damage also secured, but the spike will make its way on. TSM going to be held at bay by Steel, who tries to give it a go, but the pop flash doesn't quite work out, and TSM get first blood.
He certainly got a lot of players blinded there, but just not able to take the opportunity. So it is going to give TSM the one-man edge on this retake. We have a very important interaction taking place towards the catwalk right now, and Riku's coming out on top of it, and that's really helping Disguise. And XXiF also pops through.
Kanpeki now, last one left for the 1v2, gets the reload off. Sees the sentry turret down, but it's clear who holds him inside of trees. But it does force the defense to pull back towards their spawn pretty heavily. So you've got 7 locked inside of the B site with Nature, who has an Odin. Could be deadly, but it also is going to be pretty implaceable. And that little reveal is going to stop DSG a little bit further. Now TSM defense on the way. Here comes the hit, though. Nature, first blood. That's the spike carrier down. DSG now stepping over towards the sidewalk. 7's there to watch it. Well done by TSM.
Know that he's in main, so no element of surprise, and the clock is ticking, of course.
We saw clear sniping on this Ascent map last time these two teams played.
Yeah, definitely just trying to change things up, give them a different look. That's a very big early disturbance TSM has created that Disguise now have to react to. Lockdown is going to force defense off of the site, so Disguise will get in here, but they're going to pay it with their lives.
Yeah, and the Nightfall, that helps Corey get a little bit further forward for free, and wow. Genghsta trying to re-wrap back over towards Market, and this is just to create some more noise, and maybe it wasn't saying, hey, defense, look at us, we're going B, when that's not the case at all. But has TSM been fooled? Still with 2 members on that deep flank. XXiF has to find one on the cross, and it's a huge pickup, taking down Kanpeki. Corey has to kind of be very avidly cautious of how he takes this angle versus XXiF, and well, XXiF will give away the elimination for free. Did not expect Corey to be there. So now we're into the post plant 2v4. Clear in towards front glass. He gets read by the Prowler, has to back in towards tree. His compadre of Steel's playing inside the site as Corey continues to clear small angle by small angle. And the longer they don't see him, the more you would have to think that he's going to be down towards hell, but the prediction's not there. Steel's able to get 1. Time is still ticking. Now it's just down to clear. 1v3 situation, and Guamond will take out the last 2 Disguise members to get to 7. Worried about that long lurk from XXiF in the round previous. Kaza Divide about to fade. TSM now on their way in. Dash charge, Paranoia also charged up. Clear, down low, shuts down Corey immediately. Kanpeki for the trade. 4v3 situation, just go back and forth in the kill feed. But Genghsta in the corner can only go 1 for 1. Is this enough though? Because Disguise have the benefit of the time. 7 trying to hit it, but no. The star is there for the ability to suck him off for the defuse. That will lead to a round for Disguise where only XXiF will survive to tell the tale.
Site, but the defense can now just back up and just maintain their advantage.
And Clear really can't dash in. I mean, he's at 1 HP. He was part of a collat and almost that came through. Hunter's Fury does connect onto Corey, doesn't finally flush him out towards backside arches, though. And the offense is making their way on. And honestly, for TSM, defensively speaking, they really only have these 2 defenders inside Archway right now, but is that going to be enough? Shock darts in, just pushing around these defenders as much as possible, and Clear finally gets in, takes care of Corey. 7, the last one left. Clear gets another on low HP, and then the flank from Riku. All the timing is exquisite. Last player left is Guamond, and there will be a plant for his ability to consider a 1v4.
Holding a very precarious position on sidewalk.
Wow, this could get absolutely deadly. TSM looking for the cross, they find it, but XXiF lurking. How about it? XXiF gets 2, and he still has Kanpeki stuck on the staircase. Now the spike will rotate back, but Kanpeki catches him completely unawares, and now Disguise had to make a decision. They were halfway committed to going back to B, but instead they're going to pull the trigger on the initial play, which is this long wrap over to A where Knives and Corey are waiting for them. Kanpeki would also have a null command. Recon Bolt does not see Corey. So now Kanpeki up the top third glass. He gets 1, which honestly is not bad considering the circumstances. So now Corey knows there's 1 behind him. But does he know that there are 2 stacked up towards heaven with 15 seconds to play? Just down to what happens with the Knives. Dash charge. First one's out. Knife. Brutally missing. And it's a shorty kill for Genghsta to finish the half. What in the world was that? XXiF and his setup could allow him a chance to contest this.
Yeah, this is their best case scenario to try to get back into this round, is this setup that XXiF has on a site. He has done a little bit of chip damage here on a couple of players, but he's still going to get swarmed from so many angles at once. Not much he could really do. It looks like TSM are going to go ahead and put this one to rest here. Kanpeki with the quad kill. Again, he has been...
TSM now going to run right through Catwalk. Prowler leading the way. And defensively, DSG just have to try to hold from inside of the site here. There's no exit, and how about the first kill from Riku? Zone Nebula, keeping him safe from essentially line of sight through Archway, but TSM still get on and they still find the kills. Clear still trying to contest though. Will actually take us to a 3v3 very early on as Kanpeki will have enough vacancy to plant.
Can't say I'm surprised by this pace from TSM. Certainly known as one of the more aggressive teams in Challengers. They're looking to just brute force their way through this round. They've gotten to a post-plant 3 versus 3 turret will spot Clear crossing heaven. I like this proactives from TSM over at Tree, by the way, pressing together as 2 so they don't get bottlenecked in the site.
Oh, but Clear, oh, he has an angle but doesn't quite connect with the shots. Genghsta down low.
Enemy remaining.
Odin will be good for the first, and now Crossfire setup. XXiF trying to get as much damage done as possible towards this player at Heaven. Oh, the Nanostorm is so well placed by 7. 1v1 isolated versus Gomon and can't quite capitalize. So now it's a free site for TSM. Plant should surely come quickly. And you look over to the defense, sure, Clear has knives, so his ability to get in may be a little bit more successful than just with the operator, but the problems here is you kind of have to wait for Genghsta to get his utility online. He hasn't sent anything out this round yet.
Clear trying to just jump up and get something, but not gonna happen. Meanwhile, Genghsta, I don't even know what that was, but it's gonna hurt DSG. That's for sure with that wall bang, as now Clear tries to come over the top with these daggers.
Nice.
Finds one down low, the other gets blipped.
Oh, it's a beautiful collection.
With that thing early round.
Well, he's gonna get a chance. Shoulder seen, Clear takes it straight off. Gomon will fall, but TSM still push forward through this. XXiF may have seen a bit of a cross. Nightfall is out. A little bit of pre-fire coming through. Clear also in position to watch this cross. And oh, what a shot on the Corey, who just dashes through. Clear nearly not done yet, but TSM fight back. 2 kills come their way. We get a 3v3. And it's XXiF, last one left on site. He's completely muted and deafened, and well, with that, he will eventually be taken down. 7 able to collect the kill, plus also get the lockdown in play as he goes for the plant. Disguised, they do have a fragment to possibly try to delete this, but they're gonna back off and pay respects.
Yeah, that's gonna slow down their retake process, though. Riku does have the Cosmic Divide, which could block off the back boathouse. That's exactly what he's gonna use it for. But it's still about getting the frags they need. These are some great nanos that continue to slow down this retake process.
And it allows TSM to get out from the backside of Archway. Fragment is still using the back. There's a flash over the top. Steel walks in, 1 for 1. But it's nature! Oh my goodness! The only thing that can hold Clear safe is that Astra Star, and it's a Nebula that comes out. So now he's stuck on site, no command in, and just an operator to play with. And Guamon has already gotten around the back. That is a beautiful take from TSM, at least initially. Can they hold it though? That's always been the question of concern. Is all of a sudden you've got DSG that are here with numbers and potentially a lockdown. Gomon trying to take away this little pop-up over towards Heaven. Dark cover currently in his way from seeing Riku. Fragment up and over. There's the lockdown. And the fragment does not be guided in that direction at all. So now all of a sudden Gomon's able to stay up here for free. He may be able to full ramp on this. TSM are trying to retake the lockdown. Back and forth go the kills, and unfortunately for Steel, he could not quite get out of the doorway. TSM take map 1, 13-8. With XXiF just kind of in his spy cam, watching for anything early. Around the back, there is the early Sky Smoke being placed. Disguise actually clearing out Canteen, interestingly enough. And a chance to come around the back of this defense through mid-spawn. Kanpeki, is he good for it? Sure. The first one's there. Ray's also following up, but it looks like at the moment, Disguise will get away with this and get back.
Yeah, but they're kind of just boxed into this weird position. They're starting to fight their way out of it. Corey and Kanpeki do respond, though, and they put Riku in a tough 1 versus 2 situation. Riku is able to collect the spike. He can easily bring it either way he wants as he's trying to wrap around this defense, maybe even try to get a shot in the back on someone. Timing's going to be everything, and he just misses out on it. So now they're coming up there together, and Corey will win the 1v1 in the end for the hat trick.
Once more, Disguised, taking away a lot of space. Only player on site at the moment is 7. Up top in towards B Tower. The defense is quickly rotating over towards Arcade, though, and they have a good look at these players down low. But how about Clear in the corner? The fault line's actually going to connect. Clear looking for more, gets a second. Flash is also in the mix, but Clear will say, I've done my job. Try to back away, but 7 finally gets activated for B Tower, finds elimination, and goes back to his judge ways. While once more, Disguised are a bit stuck at the moment, waiting for XXiF to possibly open up space in the tree.
Yeah, they're getting double flanked still from the dish side. So they're going to choose to swing it together. Corey getting some good damage off, and he and Nature will combine for 2.
Oh, nice little maneuver there by 7. Jumps over the top of the trap wire. Does he expect XXiF on the corner? That's what I was going to say. Spy cam is up. 7 has been seen, and how about it? The Thrifty comes through. Jeez. Maybe a little bit of contact here at Dish. Oh, Nature falling back, gets a headshot on the clear somehow, some way. And then Kanpeki on the other side completely entraps this disguised play, and wow, it's all falling apart at the seams here. This guy's trying to jump up, get away back over towards where the spike is, but the flash play from Nature is solid, and it'll be a Sheets flawless this time for TSM as we bring it back to within one.
Round.
And still leads to obviously a formidable purchase when it comes down to rifles supporting this. TSM once again getting aggressive, and oh boy, there's got to be a response to this at some point if you're disguised. Oh, just hellfire rains down in multiple forms, and TSM have absolutely capitulated anything DSG were trying to put together here at B-Tree.
Bro, that combination of orbital strike and paint shells, it's like you can't run back to spawn, timing, which is a little unfortunate, and then he just gets swept. So it seemed like there was something a little bit off there.
That or the off angle was just a bit too strong to deal with it. Come on, aggressive. Nature can sit in the aftershock just to get one. So he trades out his own life. The numbers stay with TSM, but there will be a plant here for Disguised, who still have the luxury of a neural theft if XXiF can get to a body.
That's very true, and they're trying to set up something here with the paint shells first to slow it down, and they have the pop flash set up here for XXiF to jump up. All that does is kind of slow things down, though. They didn't get the frag they needed.
Oh, but look at the follow-up, though. Knife, fragment, all of it well placed, and the clock continues to be Disguised's alley. Maybe finally it will show up and get him around, though. TSM have to go quickly. Steal, top corner, over the top of the sky smoke. Clear the first one down, gets the opening first blood of this engagement, and then Steal gets the follow-up. Oh, this is just as good as you'd like for Disguised's post plant. Lots of pressure towards his direction at Arcade, but he holds the position, and now Disguised have a new threat to worry about.
And Clear so low on health, though, and now he's going to get caught out. The flash attempt to re-peek into Corey, but Corey holds down. Corey gets them all! Oh my goodness!
Oh, stays alive through a rolling thunder, an orbital strike, and the kitchen sink, as you would have said last week from Disguised.
Very true.
So now it's a 2v5.
Oh,
and in round 11, you have to make some decisions here if you're Disguised as far as how much do you really want to go for this with the economy and the situation that it is, but they try to commit, and XXiF will only find one of the 5, TSM to 7.
From the Cypher to kind of guard the entrance here.
No stopper out. Right on into the mix, and oh, it's well executed, but Kanpeki actually denies the ability for the weapon to get collected. Seven's going to swap between a Judge and a Vandal that he's got at his feet. Talk about big money pockets there. Showstopper over the strike being sent on towards site. That will take care of Genghsta. And TSM's passive setup so far working out, but not out of the woods yet. Steel's flash decent, but the Judge just holds down the trigger. Chunks away, one onto Steel. And Seven, again, just toggling between that Judge and this Phantom. Keeps B Tower in TSM's position. It's all down to XXiF for the 1v3.
Yeah, he's definitely issued his sentencing from the pulpit. Putting down so many. As XXiF now in a tough 1v3. They know exactly where he is.
Well, he gets the first nicely. Kanpeki, deep. Oh, and XXiF has got information. There's another player on top, but yeah, Govan gets out from behind the cover.
Feeling that pressure, looking to pinch B, which is the more vulnerable target right now. So they have a good read of the lay of the land.
Yeah. Just comes down to the fact that this 3-man hit around the back has been revealed. The flash out, but Nature cannot follow up. 1 for 1 goes the initial play. Now the flash on the other side, but Corey just spams the frenzy out and comes away on top. Oh my. So now it's just down to Genghsta, and from a classic position at Canteen, yeah,
the thing is the trap wire is here though.
Yep.
And it's that you can't jump this. Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, this time the timing is clear. No, brother.
No.
Oh, the fault line paint shells combo also gonna miss a bit here. TSM now on site, trying to get themselves established. Steel able to follow up at least for one. XXiF will be right there to help reinforce the defense. Okay.
It's okay.
Got a little weird, but we're good. The defensive spawn, you've got XXiF still holding a corner here at Canteen, but it's blocked off by the Sky Smoke, and with that, Nature will get a chance to try to plant. The orbital strike is in a really good position, and that actually finds a kill. A little bit of a juggle with the spike allows maybe a chance for Corey to get a quick plant, but now the aftershock will push him out, and Disguise definitely hold the top card currently as XXiF takes down Corey, and the spike continues to be relinquished on the back side of the site. Clear denies Tree, and it looks good for DSG in a key round.
Plant. And then as the smoke starts to fade and as DSG are able to start getting vision, TSM going to go ahead and get the spike plant onto A. Again, with that fast-paced attack that they're so well known for. And so we're set up with another situation that we find ourselves often. A quick retake.
Yeah, Genghsta off the opener. XXiF follows up. Trade is here. But as Govan will drop, the last one really standing in the way is 7, who can only find
It's not one you see often.
But when you do, it packs a punch. First blood there. 7 also offers the opportunity, and the follow-up is good. Corey's still trying to keep some pressure on through Arcade, but the Aftershock will push them up in towards B Tower, where a Boombot is waiting for him. So DSG have a really good handle on the situation. Just comes down to finishing it off. Steel's gonna get aggressive with the shorty! Okay! Talk about a statement round for disguise. Gonna see the Boombot. No follow-up yet, but it does get Steel into a better position. And through the smoke. Just gets a nice peek onto Nature. First blood once again tallied up, and TSM are stuck in the same position, having to force their way on for a plant. They're being revealed. You got fragments now coming in. Clear's taking away space over through Tree, and TSM just have to somehow hold. They have an orbital strike and a showstopper, the latter of which is being called in here. XXiF finding some damage into him, but still comes away with the kill plus a second. How has XXiF done this? Just down to Govan. 1v2. XXiF low. Incendiary still at the ready if you can find a way to utilize it. Gets information on the last 2 remaining members. First one comes through and then bang! Govan gets 4 to take us to 11 with the eBay clutch.
And well thought out. And their spacing is still really good.
Ooh. Speaking of timing, how about this? Oh no, it's a catastrophe! Corey shuts down Clear before he can pull the trigger. And what was going to be the wild card in this round, the only ultimate was that defensive showstoppers now immediately neutralized, and Disguised are looking to get aggressive, seeing if they can trap TSM at the lower range. Corey's not done, he gets 3. Paint shells at the back, God. He's got to read on the steal. Kill number 4 is there, and now it's just up to Genghsta or an ace. Corey provides the ace, and with that, eliminates Disguised in 2 maps.